Okay, here's the interior walkthrough of the 2017 Ford Transit 250. So starting on the driver's side, a couple things. This is the version that does have the reverse camera. In the rear view mirror here, it pops up when you put it into reverse. A couple additional things that I added in here. One is this Sony head unit. It does Apple CarPlay, Android Play, and it does make the speaker sound a little better than the stock ones. They're still not going to blow you away, but a little better. We've got this phone mount here, which is really nice. This is the wire that connects either to your iPhone, or you can get a different wire for an Android so that you can do the CarPlay on that screen there. There's a little remote control here, and that just plugs into this guy right here, which I installed. I also installed this dash cam, which you can use to record your road trips. I've got a microphone here for the hands-free phone system. And then there's also a Sirius XM antenna installed on the outside there. There's a little trash can here, which is super handy on the road. Great to have somewhere to throw your trash. Got a nice big glove box here with some just important documents in there. And that's about it for the front. Nice cup holders. You can fit like a Nalgene bottle in here, so usually you have more cup holders on the side, another cup holder up top. So plenty of cup holders for long road trips. Here's that Sirius XM tuner antenna. All right, and here is the main area. So again, as I mentioned in my previous video, everything you see comes with the van. This van is ready to roll, ready to camp. It's got all the essentials you need and then some. I use this for camping mostly, about 2-3 nights. You could do a week, or I mean, you could even live in this thing if you really wanted to. It's really designed more for camping though. It does have a cassette toilet here, and a pretty minimal sink system. So this stores 5 gallons of water, and you foot pump the water up through this tube into this right here, so you can wash your hands, brush your teeth, etc. Then that gray water drains through this tube down into the top of the toilet tank here. I've got some Dawn dish soap there. And then, so the gray water is stored in here. You put some chemicals into the water to make it not smell so bad. And then here's your toilet, and you just do your business, and you pump the water here. Right, so you give yourself a little water, you use the toilet, and then you pump a few more times, and you can pull this thing right here, and then it all drains down. One little trick to know is if you go driving at different altitudes, you're going to pressurize this thing down here. So make sure you close the lid before you open this thing, because you could hear some change of air pressure there, and you don't want that stuff to blow up in your face. Okay, what else we got here? We've got our kitchen area. We've got our couch/bed, and we've got our eating/TV area. I kind of go over all this. We've got a little refrigerator here. This runs on a compressor. So I guess it'd be good to show you the battery here. So the battery is inside of this. Got a Goal Zero lithium Yeti 3000 running this thing. A lot of juice, plenty of juice for all the minor electronics you're gonna see in here. If you're trying to run like an air conditioner or electric heater, really any battery system's not gonna be enough for that. And so that's why I do have a gas generator for you, which you could run a small AC or a electric heater off of. This power cable here, this extension cable, is used to charge this. So there's several different ways of charging this battery. One is the wall. So if you plug this into a wall somewhere, it will charge the battery. So that runs into here. It'll charge the battery as you just let it charge against the wall. You can also plug that into the generator. So either the generator or the wall can charge off of this cable, and you get about 50 watts of charging or so off of that. The other way it charges is through the sun. So right now the battery is full, so it's not charging, input 0. But when the battery is not full, you'll see input of around 50 watts for solar. And then lastly, there is also charging off of the running battery. So when you're driving down the road, it will continuously charge off of that alternator. That connects into this cigarette lighter back here. And you can see this red light is on, indicating that it's charging. So you can charge while you're driving from solar and off of your alternator. You can charge solar while you're camping, generator while you're camping, and I'll show you in a bit. I've got an extra solar panel over there for even more charging power. Also inside of this kitchen area, other things that come with this van, we've got a complete tool set here. We've got a little hatchet for some firewood. We've got a sledgehammer for tent stakes. This is a starter in case your battery dies for some reason. And this is a really cool projector. So this is a special projector made for very tight spaces, and it goes right here on the ceiling, and you get a full screen image on this white painted wall. It's about the equivalent of like a 55-inch TV, and it looks awesome. I've played video games, watched movies. It looks great. While we're here, we've got this table that folds down. Built this myself. Well, I built all of this myself. And yeah, it's really, really sturdy. You can eat a full meal on this thing, do tons of stuff. And it just clips right here with a nice easy clip. And I even put these little latex covers on the chain so it wouldn't rattle so much on the road. Little carbon monoxide monitor there in case you're using propane heater. What else? The ceiling is, well, the whole van is very thoroughly insulated. And then I did this cedar natural ceiling. The walls, I did plywood, and you can see there's a really cool world map that we did wallpapering on that wall. Behind the sofa, it's the full wall. Anyway, going back to this, we've got a speaker in here to make the sound louder. The speaker out of the projector is pretty tinny. Over on the other side of this, we've got a few essentials in here. This is a neat little water boiler, and just an example of a meal you could do. You can also, we've used an Instant Pot in here, you know, camp stoves, etc. So lots of ways you can cook for yourself, but this is just one way. Paper towels, wet wipes, a little bit of toilet paper, special RV toilet paper. We've got the chemicals for the toilet in here, some trash bags, some sunscreen, some camp suds, biodegradable shower soap, some empty travel bottles, even a fresh toothbrush and toothpaste. Look at that. That's neat. So that's the bottom area there. And then in the top area, we've got, this one's just empty right now. But here we have some essential tools. We've got a razor blade, lighter, duct tape, aluminum wrap. We've got some citronella candles for mosquitoes. These are accessories for that bat wing. If it ever breaks off, one time I didn't secure it properly and it blew off. These are little replacement arms in case it ever gets damaged. bottle opener, wrenches, screwdriver. You'll notice all these drawers have these locks so that when you're driving down the road, they won't open on themselves. It's really nice. Some basic spices and herbs, salt, pepper, Old Bay. Got 2 sets of these really cool plastic silverware, which is great. Scissors, bottle opener, camp knife. This thing's awesome. Mora knife, if you ever seen one before, they're great. And then some cooking utensils if you do decide to do some cooking. This is the connections for the projector. I'm gonna stop this video here because it's getting a little long, and I'll continue the tour on the next video.